The media is covering the Nevada primaries, saying that Bernie's going to lose. But those of us who actually talk to the rank and filers know that the union leadership is in the tank for establishment Democrats, but the rank and filers are not. The rank and filers are on the side of Bernard Sanders. I'm used to it, you know. This is what I do. I yap to 30,000, sometimes 80,000 of you every day. So a bunch of journalists is not going to shake me. But yeah, what a crazy time, huh? Anyway, oof. Vanity Fair takes you inside a Zohran Mamdani's victory party. Hasan Piker, Cynthia Nixon, mosh pit level excitement, pimple patch merch, and a Fat Joe banger to ring in the win. Someone said they're going to have to drag him out of there during the press conference. I know. And that was just the press pool. And then the canvassers, the canvas leads got in. And oh boy, man, it was good. It was good. You gave the journalists something to unpack. Of course. Yeah, we'll talk about all of that. We'll talk about all of that in a second. Let me just blast off real quick, because this is a day of celebration, a day of joy. Zohran's donation page is featuring a photo with March in it. That's awesome. That's funny. There he is. There's our boy. He's right there. When March moved the camera to show all the journalists, chat collectively went, holy shit. Yeah, it was a chaotic environment. It was a chaotic environment, but you know, nevertheless, we persist, right? Whoo, goddamn, I am not doing all right. I'm not doing all right. Okay, folks, I'm not doing all right. I'm up. Okay, hope restored is dead. We're lived up. Blue wave, woke Sharia's here. Hogwatch, absolute meltdown. And new ideology merch dropped. As you guys know, I'm wearing it right now. I was wearing it last night too. Some that you can wear when you go out and do your door knocking. Some you can wear when you go out and protest. You already know. The best protest merch, best door knocking merch that you could possibly get. Do we have a good blast off meme? Sunglasses IRD. They're calling you the Pokemon of New York. Thank you. What is this? Okay. Shonda Black called it. What is this? Oh, the Mr. Beast thing. Is that real? I don't even know if that's real. Anyway, hold up. Is Ideology your merch? Yes, is the name of my merch. Ideology. Bro, you slammed down drinks last night. Drink water, some electrolytes, get some bread and salt in you. Okay, calm down. All right, I know. Here it is. We're blowing it up. We're blowing it up big time. Transition team is fire. I know, I'm gonna talk about that. Lena, my girl, my lady, my queen, she did me dirty. I was trying to get the scoop. You know what I mean? I was trying to be on the ground floor there. Lena Khan, how are you going to do me like that? Looked me dead in the eyes and said, no, I don't have any ambitions of playing a role in politics further. I'm just educating the youth. Okay? Yeah. It was messed up. She did me so dirty. Oh man. I'm kidding. Yeah, I love her so much. She is so amazing. One of my favorites. And I'm glad that she's playing a role in Zohran's transition team. That's gonna be awesome, I think. You need to have her back on. Oh shit, I've upped the link. Dude, that's how you know I'm up. Twitch.tv/HasanAbi. Updated the link. Hold on now. That's how you know I'm hungover. Hold on. Here's the new link. I mean, it's the same link. I just edited it. God damn it, dude. More pics of you and AOC. Nice. Gonna talk about the interaction with Free Press. Yeah, I'm gonna get through all of it. You're gonna make a pit stop in Denver to see the once in a lifetime talent Jokic play. If you are not dumb and a bad person, well, joke's on you, chatter. I am dumb and bad. I'm a dumb and bad person. I'm a dumb person and a bad person. Here's you on Spectrum News. Yeah, we got it all.
It's impossible not to feel a sense.
We're gonna talk about all of that. We're gonna talk about all of that. Is this a desktop only stream today? Maybe. Okay. First of all, I just want to get started by saying welcome to Mamdanistan. That's right. I told y'all Can't wait for my mandated Quran to come in the mail. MashaAllah, I love New Yorkistan to Mecca and beyond. They gonna put this on Fox News, King. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mamdanistan. Welcome to New Yorkistan. The wokeness and the Sharia is in the air, right? It's palpable. You can feel it. You can experience it. It is electric. And I felt it last night. As you guys know, we traveled over to the Brooklyn Paramount. And on our travels there, I was legitimately anxious. As you guys know, you saw it. Not very good at hiding that sort of stuff. Not very good at hiding it at all. But the reason why I was nervous is because I've been burned before. I have been burned before, right? We've all been there. If you've been a socialist or a leftist for a long enough time, you've been there at the moment of seizing on glory, having it get ripped away from you. So I was not ready to celebrate until the ball dropped. Okay? Until the ball dropped. So we walked in and we locked in, right? And I think there were some incredible, in my defense, I thought the Hasan Piker ad would work. Yeah, breaking. Someone just put $200K on Andrew Cuomo to win the New York City mayoral election. 1.6 million potential payout. Your best stream, hands down? Yeah, one of my better ones. One of my better ones. We had like 90K. That was pretty cool in the chat. A lot of people going crazy. This is cool. HasanAbi sworn by journalists at the New York City Zohran Mamdani watch party.
Things that I said. Yeah, like I regret things that I say, and I regret things that I will say in the future as well. I'm a human being, and I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm not a serious political operative by any metric. If Andrew Cuomo decides to present me as some sort of kingmaker, well, he's wrong. I'm just a regular ass dude. But that's probably the reason why I have 70,000 people watching right now, because people want to hear from regular ass dudes as opposed to more buttoned up commentary folk that don't actually represent the interests of everyday citizens. Do I regret things that I said? Yeah, like
it was 85K, by the way, my bad. How hungover are you on a scale of 1 to 10? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's like, I'm like at a 5 or a 6. How many cameras do you think you said Andrew Cuomo to? I don't know, but it's never enough. Hey, you, Andrew Cuomo, suck my dick. Suck my dick, Andrew Cuomo. You bitch. You bitch. You suck. Oh my God. I will keep saying that. Oh my God. Pause. How will I know if you regret what you said? We'll see. Why was Olivia Reingold hovering over you? So that was like a very funny moment as well. The Free Press's very own, the lady who did the terrible John Oliver bit, most notoriously wrote that article about how the Gaza famine is not real, or how, like, you know, actually Israel isn't just starving able-bodied children. Israel is starving disabled children. Like, remember that banger article that Benjamin Netanyahu posted? Yeah, the lady that wrote that article for the Free Press was the one who was just like straight up following me around, trying to basically catch me slipping. I don't know. I mean, look at this. Look, and it's so funny that, like, a lot of people don't think that I'm like aware of this shit. Of course I'm aware of it, man. I'm not gonna like make a big deal out of it in the moment. But like, of course, she was literally just like behind me, hovering around the whole time. Yeah, of course I knew who she was from the jump. You kidding me? But you have to be courteous to the best of your ability, right? But of course, like, there was a point where I think she brought up like written about the millionaires leaving New York, and I was like, oh yeah, you like that article? Oh, you wrote that article? I was like, I'm familiar with your other article. Here's the moment.
Yeah, I know who you are. Oh, okay. I've seen your work on denying the Gaza famine.
Oh, how you doing?
Hi.
Yeah, but you guys...
You did do that, though.
Okay, well, anyway, I would love to profile you.
For from the Free Press? You already have profiled me. You called me the handsome face of terror apologia. Not you, but your outlet did. Which, by the way, I did not have an issue with at all because they used a handsome photo. So it was cool.
Well, anyway.
I literally, I put that article on as one of my favorite articles anytime someone asks. I'm a media demon. Of course I'm familiar with the Free Press. No, I'm not a free presser. I do media criticism as a part of my job. So of course I'm familiar with the Free Press. What?
I just heard a lot of love for this.
You said the pig was good, so she tried so hard to recover, but you completely broke it after that. You're so trashed in the era? No, I wasn't trashed. No. Totally snubbed Amani, who was hella judging the white girl law. That's Amani for a Muslim girl, I believe. Yes, I've known Amani for years. And it was just unfortunate timing for her to be there while that encounter was taking place. But it's so funny because, like, as I was saying hi to her, she immediately recognizes what's going on and she just like peels away. It's pretty funny. Amani's the one in the background. But hold on. Oh shit. Am I fucking... Hold on.
Your outlet did. Which, by the way, I did not have an issue with at all because they used a handsome photo. So it was cool.
Well, anyway.
I literally, I put that article on as one of my favorite articles anytime someone asks.
I love how familiar you are.
I'm a media demon. Of course I'm familiar with the Free Press. I do media.
Shahani was literally fucking crying last night on camera. Love that. I love that. I will celebrate those tears. I will celebrate those tears. Those tears will give me the energy I need. Man, you are not allowed to say you're just some irrelevant Twitch streamer anymore. I don't want to hear that shit from you from now on. Brother, I will keep saying that, okay? I'm going to keep saying that. It don't matter. It don't matter if people don't see it that way, okay? I'll keep saying it. I'll let my work speak for itself. You understand? Yeah, I'll stay humble. Wait, what is the lore with this girl? She's the one who wrote the Gazan children are not starving article that Benjamin Netanyahu posted for the Free Press. You got to acknowledge at least you have political emotion. Yeah, no shit. I mean, I do acknowledge it. Yeah, she had a crazy John Oliver crash out. It was funny. But yeah.
No, I'm not a free presser. I do media criticism as a part of my job. So of course I'm familiar with it. What?
I just heard a lot of love.
Yeah, only for that one specific article. But
Okay, well, anyway.
nice to meet you.
Yeah. Oh my God. Here's her video. Show chat. Yeah, this is the video that she did as well on top of the. I don't even want to show it. I don't want to show it. Deborah messing reaction. Oh my God. Oh, that's so amazing. Oh, hell yeah. AOC, a possible future president, stream snipe you. That's motion. Oh yeah, that was dope. Oh God, I hate that the fucking mic was peaking so much. Yeah, it's just like people think I won't keep a similar energy when I'm in person. Like obviously I'll be more cordial, but like I'm still gonna keep a similar energy. Like I'm not gonna, you know, be fake nice, right? Your mics were still better than Zateo's. The problem with the audio is that it's virtually impossible in that chaotic environment to have like decent audio. It's always gonna peak, you know? It's always gonna peak a little bit. We just have to eat it. More cordial. Oh, yeah, I mean. What is this new ticket for 2028? This ticket looks good. They're everything to me. Yeah, this was a great moment.
These are, people don't understand. They keep telling me like, oh, have you seen these ladies? And I'm like, have I seen these ladies?
Our first fan.
I ride for them. I'm a day one.
Hold on, I gotta grab my. Whoa. Oh my God. Do you like Zateo? Man, I love Zateo. Those are my goats. This is why the centrists and the right hate you, an actual straight shooter. I love Zateo. I love Dropsite. The amount of respect I have for all of the incredible journalism that those guys do. Are you kidding me? I will ride for them. Just like the I've had it ladies, you know? Had to get me a lifeline here. Yeah, I'm gonna have first First things first. I'm gonna get a little autistic up in here, if you don't mind me. If you don't mind me cracking some autism pills. Okay? First things first, let's get a little autistic. Okay? It's not Tylenol, but it has the same, it's a dual action. So it contains both Advil, ibuprofen, and acetaminophen. So it's literally dual action. It's gonna have the autism component in it too, because the Tylenol is the acetaminophen. This is a titty twister right here. Okay, so let's crack it. Oh brother, woo! God damn. Yeah, I'm candy flipping. Okay, I just got here. HasanAbi still wasted? No, I'm just fucking absolutely out of my mind hungover, and it comes and goes in waves. So where were we? Yeah, so we did the whole thing. Oh yeah, New York Post cover today is a banger, and I think they can't even find it in circulation because people have been purchasing it like crazy. On your marks, get set, Zoe, Socialist Mamdani wins race for mayor, and yeah, it's apparently a banger cover. I need one. HasanAbi vindicated. What is this? Oh yeah. Exit polling on young men 18 to 29. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, bitch. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh, plus 40? Plus 40? Oh, we're outside. We are outside, motherfucker. Let's go. Oh, the fucking utter vindication to all of my fucking haters, brother. Oh my Lord, the dudes are so back. Oh, the dudes are so back. Oh, ay. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Okay, so the conservative meltdown is happening. We're obviously going to take a look at that. And yes, we'll talk about Omar Fateh as well. Don't worry, we're obviously going to talk about that too. There's so much going on, and there's a lot of conservative tears. There's a lot of reactionary tears. There's going to be a hogwatch, and there's also a Zionist edition as well. Hogwatch Zionist edition. Oh God, fucking spectacular, fucking immaculate. Oh my God, it makes me so happy. Oh yeah, made a new homie last night. You guys might recognize him. His name is Bill. Old Bilbo Baggins. Was hanging out with Bill de Blasio quite a bit, chopping it up. I'm not even kidding. We were chopping it the fuck up, dude. Plotting out where we go from here. Did you know who you were? Yeah. Okay. Speaking of no motion or low motion or high motion, I think in the political world, if you are former politician, current politician, especially if you're on the Democratic Party side, you know who I am. Okay? That's for sure. Like obviously like average New Yorkers, maybe not so much, but yeah. That's why, I mean, you saw it last night. There was mad people like the representatives coming up being like, yo, what's good? You have at least one singular motion. Yeah. So I talked about the free press stuff. There were some very cool moments. Last night. RIP to all the haters. I know seems like nobody at the event had watched the Context Nuke and wasn't familiar with Dogtober 7, Shocktober 7. I guess, I thought that was, because if you look at like Reddit, if you get your notes from Reddit, you think like, or all the fucking base boosted Twitter accounts, you would assume like, the whole world despises this guy, but it turns out it's not the case.
We will mobilize. We will make sure that his working class first agenda works. All right, here you go. Yeah. Good. How are you? Excuse me. Oh my God.
This is insane.
The amount of anxiety that has been lifted off my shoulders. I was so fucking worried. I was so worried. It felt like February in Nevada, where you're like, oh my God, is this happening? And then you're like, oh no. Yeah, so I'm so glad. I'm so glad it happened. But listen, you know this better than anybody else. The job is only beginning.
Oh yeah, this is step one.
And look, people keep asking me like, what do you think? Oh, will he be able to get his agenda across? And I'm saying like, look, there are people like myself. We are ready to mobilize to make sure that we apply pressure where pressure is necessary in terms of showing up, in terms of being loud, in terms of making sure that people understand that there are...
What do you mean by the year is 2020? It's the month of February, and the Nevada caucus in the Democratic Party's primaries is taking place. The entirety of the media is coming off the first primary that was stolen from Bernie Sanders, and everyone's talking about how the union leaders are actually in support of Democratic establishment picks. There comes HasanAbi Piker, ambitious, young upstart. For the first time ever, he's decided to take a dive into the streaming thing and basically do it as a full-time job. My goal was to trail Bernie around on the campaign trail, go to all of his spots, do some canvassing, as we did in Nevada and all around the country. The media is covering the Nevada primaries, saying that Bernie's going to lose. But those of us who actually talk to the rank and filers know that the union leadership is in the tank for establishment Democrats, but the rank and filers are not. The rank and filers are on the side of Bernard Sanders. A lot of leftist content creators are coming out saying, no, Nevada is Bernie territory. That night was a unique moment where there was a semblance of hope restored, especially in the aftermath of the 2016 primary debacle, where the establishment Democrats did everything in their power to take out Bernie Sanders, to rat fuck Bernie Sanders. That night was, until last night, the last time I ever felt hope. Because what came after that was an unstoppable wave of disappointment. When you say to any leftist, February, Nevada, they know exactly what that means. The last moment of optimism until it was robbed away, and it took years and years to try and restore it. But we slowly but surely chipped away at it, folks. And we're back at it. We didn't stop. Anyway, that's what I meant when I said February, Nevada.
Uncompromising values here at play in terms of doing it by the working class. Like, I think it's very important that he succeeds.
That's right.
So that, I mean, I know it makes your job a lot easier as well as mine to be able to tell for you, your colleagues, to be like, no, it works, right? Because this is something I talked to Rashida about as well, where I was like, are politicians just like cynical or are they stupid? Do they not see that these are like very popular policies?
Prove that we can overcome all violin. I mean, it's one thing to say that these, but it's another thing to say that they are popular enough and strong enough that they can in ads and
Oh, yeah.
you know, put against you. You stand up for that.
March was doing crazy work getting your acne side the whole night. I mean, there's nothing you can do. I haven't realized how dead I've been until yesterday. Solid decade of despair. Yeah. That time last night when you said you might have killed yourself, had Zohran lost, really concerns me. You may have meant it as a joke, but people don't joke like that typically unless they're holding some dark thoughts. Please consider talking to a professional. You deserve a life, bro. Just my take from a Gen X. Self-care, bro. Self-care. It's fine. I'm memeing. Anyway, listen. Never kill yourself. Suicide postponed. Okay? Come on now. But yeah, that was a cool moment. Linked up with some politics heads. Linked up with some politics heads out there, as you know. There's a generational cope happening in a subreddit right now. What, LSF? Brother, last night's events is unironically the proof that this shit don't matter. Okay? Who gives a fuck what a bunch of sweaty Redditors who never leave their goddamn basements think? Okay? Years and years of desperate attempts of manufacturing outrage, desperate attempts at smearing me and what I've been trying to do have amounted to obviously nothing. Like, it makes my life worse. It makes things harder. It makes things shittier. That's true. But ultimately, how can you look at yesterday being surrounded by you guys, a fuck ton of HasanAbi heads who went out and door knocked and canvassed and was able to play a formative role in successfully, what the hell is going on? My chatterino's busted. And successfully bring about change. Like, literally, you have to understand something. This community, people in this community that are already a part of the DSA, that are already a part of DSA New York, they went in and they were a part of 100,000 other New Yorkers that phone banked, that canvassed, that door knocked for a Muslim socialist mayor, a Muslim socialist mayoral candidate that was, at the time of our first interaction, polling at 5% in a crowded primary field with no name recognition. Okay? You all played a part in history. And there's a reason why there was so much international attention on this as well. Okay? Like, there was an incredible amount of attention from other global leaders and shit. Like, this is huge. It's a huge deal. And you guys played a role in it. Every single person that went out and door knocked, every single person that canvassed, like, you did this. Okay? I need you to understand. This is why I always say, like, I am just one dude. I'm nothing, right? I am nothing without this community. I'm nothing without you guys. And I'm nothing without you guys actually going out and doing the work. Okay? I'm just one fucking dude. So don't let anybody take that away from you. We are always ready to fucking mobilize. And we did it. We played a role in this. We played a fucking role in history in the making. You did. Right? So we can have a brief moment of respite and we can actually, breathe for a little bit and celebrate it. You know, bask in the glory for a brief moment. Obviously, the work is not done. And there are still many mountains to climb, many hurdles to overcome. How concerned were you that the 9/11 comments would negatively affect Zohran's campaign? Honest estimation, I didn't think it was going to work at all, as I told you guys. But you always still worry. You always still have to worry a little bit because I don't know how fucking racist people are, right? And like, look, it's not a secret, guys. Like, yes, now that the election is over, we can be open about it, okay? Yes, of course, I am fairly well connected with not only Zohran, but also the campaign, okay? And yes, of course, I was very deliberately, after the 9/11 stuff blew up, very deliberately standing on the sidelines, okay? Like, it's not, I was doing that on purpose because I was a little worried, no matter what, okay? Unfortunately, there are a lot of very wealthy individuals who have who clearly consider me to be a significant enough figure to try and disparage as aggressively as they did. I mean, think about it. Michael Bloomberg literally dumped $3.5 million into running that fucking ad, okay? In the very last moment. So, I didn't want to ever be a burden, right? Are you saying you were a part of the campaign behind the scenes? No. I wasn't like a part of the campaign. I'm just saying that I was lending as much help as I can. Okay? It's crazy to me how much they fucking spent. How much they spent on that shit. The Fix the City stuff. The 22 billionaires that spent 26 million. It was actually fucking crazy. You're in Al Jazeera's new Zohran doc? Yeah, I know. We filmed that a long time ago too. But, at the end, was he who you had a secret meeting with last week? No. And yes, we will have guests on today as well. But basically, I mean, Sean is right. It's impossible to quantify how badly associating Zohran with Hasan backfired. Literally all he did was make Hasan more popular and Zohran was completely unaffected. you know? I don't understand. Why are these guys celebrating? They should be worried. They should be worried in my presence, right? They should be frustrated that I'm there. It's so weird. It's so crazy. It's so strange. Yeah, Dave Jesus, I'm no great fan of Trump's, but if you're going to posture that saying someone is disgusting, ugly, nasty is the equivalent of calling for young children to die slow deaths in their mother's arms, then I've misjudged you. Yeah, he's talking about the Jay Jones story. And David says they're not equivalent, but you see why Dem got cynical. If Jones had texted that stuff about Mike Pence and protests on January 6th, he'd be walking around with a full pardon. The bar is low now for everybody. Same story in New York. Cuomo endlessly attacking Mamdani for appearing with Hassan Piker as if most people aren't desensitized to a politician going on a podcast who says offensive stuff. And I'd be willing to wager 98% of everyday New Yorkers who saw those attacks regarding Piker had never heard of him, rendering it pointless. People can relate to expensive housing and groceries and transit, not old comments made by a media personality. Only hardcore leftist New Yorkers know. Yeah, so that's it. It's just like, it was not going to work. I don't have enough, I am not a Nick Fuentes style figure, right? My national relevance, albeit limited, is not negative. And these guys can try, as they did for the past 2 years, with vicious smears, calling me a dangerous anti-Semite, a terrorist, all this stuff, right? Like, most people arrived at my position that I was at on Israel. The landscape has changed. The media environment has changed. People's attitude towards, like, past statements and how relevant they are has changed. Funniest thing I saw was people claiming that you were centering yourself as though Andrew Cuomo did not spend millions on attack ads against you. I know. It would have been much better if I got no mention whatsoever from the super PACs that were on Andrew Cuomo's side or Andrew Cuomo himself. It would have been awesome. I hated that. I don't like that kind of attention. I don't even want to have people feel like there could have been a negative impact. I don't want to feel like I could have had a negative impact. I didn't think that that was going to be the case. But having said that, it obviously didn't work. But yeah, it's so funny. Anytime something like marginally good happens, it's always so funny that like the dudes whose primary investment into this world is just like attacking me on Reddit and shit will try to find a way to turn it into something silly and stupid. This ain't about you, dog. No, it's not. It's not about me at all. It should have never been about me. That's my point. This is what I said to NBC News.
On next to imagery of the Twin Towers falling.
I mean, he's a racist. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that he was. Not only is he incredibly racist for trying to associate his historically significant Muslim mayoral competition as somehow being affiliated with 9/11 in the most like sinister way, which he basically gave the game away on the Sid Rosenberg show when he straight up agreed with Sid Rosenberg that Zohran would cheer on another 9/11. Like this is an unacceptable form of bigotry. It's the type of
You and Zohran.
I even expanded on that. I said it's the type of bigotry that even Donald Trump, regardless of how much bigotry he traffics in, has not entertained. You were so drunk during all these interviews, Lamont? No, I wasn't. Sorry, dumb question. Are you disappointed that Cuomo got as many votes as he did? I wish it was a bigger landslide. We'll do a serious assessment of all that. But I do think that it was because they activated a lot of Republican voters in New York that normally wouldn't participate in the mayoral elections because it's an off year. And also because, what is this? After October 7th, my two Norman coworkers brought you up without me saying anything and said they thought the story was bullshit and how you have crazy haters. They ain't deep in the politics hole. You have the coworker vote. Yeah. Seeing clips like that helps ground my mind. Like, oh, actually people who are employed and go outside or are involved in real world shit aren't cracked down on a subreddit. Yeah. But because we spend so much time online, like most normies do as well, it does have the capacity to change people's attitudes, which, you know, I don't appreciate. But yeah, no, most people are just going about their day, man. They're not as invested in this shit as those who constantly keep pressing it. It's all good. It is what it is. Hasan is slowly turning into Stavros. True. I'm going to be sexy like him one day. Yeah, there was a really funny moment. Hold on, where is it? There's so many fucking media hits. Yeah, it's so funny that every Republican who hired 28-year-old groypers to run their social media are now just sort of stuck posting like this. Now launch the nuke. Representative Mike Collins. Jesus Christ. Was the score the one you expected? Yeah. I mean, it's great. You know, over 50%. A lot of fucking hog tears. A lot of Zionist tears. All that good stuff. But, you know, there were many moments like this one.
Always. These are, people don't understand. They keep telling me like, oh, have you seen these ladies? And I'm like, have I seen these ladies? I ride for them. I'm a day one. Always. These are...
All right, what else? What is this?
Possible not to feel a sense of hope for a better tomorrow for the first time in a long time, especially with the way things are going with the Trump administration.
Deborah Messing, always, forever in our hearts. Some cool photos from the victory rally, the victory party. Can we get the Spectrum News clip? I don't know where it is. But yeah, oh, this was the best one. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite clips from the night. Streamer Hasan Piker appears on live news of the Cuomo election event as Take On Me plays. What happened? What happened? What happened? Also, I'm not noticing movement in the fucking Cuomo crowd either. I thought they'd be scared of the dangerous terrorists. What happened? Will reacted to it?
There's no way. This isn't real. This is not real. This is AI. AI, there's no way. There's no day one. This has to be fake. And Take On Me was playing. This music is not added. You're telling me that at the Cuomo rally, ready day one, there was Hasan on screen and they were playing Take On Me. Take On Me.
They were having the worst time at that fucking party, man. It's awesome. It's so awesome. It's like that famous bar scene when they all cheer, but instead it's just a Cuomo rally, Lamau. Yeah, it's scripted. The life is scripted. Real life is scripted. Okay. Yeah, I also tweeted at Andrew Cuomo. You know, I know he's looking for a job. I can get him to, I don't know, clean my toilets or something maybe. And, you know, he'd get paid very handsomely for it. Probably more, I mean, definitely a more honorable profession than cleaning Benjamin Netanyahu my pants at a bagel boss in Nassau County this morning, and everyone is watching ABC News 7. Like, yeah, that was fun. That was cool. Oh, this was a funny thing too. So yeah, isn't he moving to Miami now or something? I know he's supposed to be, right? He's supposed to be moving to fucking Miami. Chop chop, get to it.
Again, you've been a famous fixture in this election campaign.
I know.
How many new followers have you gotten because of Andrew Cuomo?
I don't know, but all the grandparents that are furiously Googling Hasan Piker 9/11, I hope you saw all my meat pics. I posted it for you, Grandma. All the grandmas out there.
Again, you've been
Meat pics for grandma. You're on Telemundo, Hasan? Telemundo. Yeah, I did all of it. The alcohol was flowing. At that point, I might have been getting a little bit crazy with it. Saying meat pic on news is crazy. It's not that crazy. Pick of your presser farming aura. Hasan is holding a press conference at the Zohran victory rally. Yeah, so Jeff is my goat. Okay, you know, he's a Politico. Maybe he's not. You know, I thought he would have been more hostile to someone like myself, but he just straight up defended me. If you guys remember when the Cuomo, I talked to him after as well. When the Cuomo campaign or the PAC was like, he was at the, I can't believe he was invited to the Zohran rally as a special guest, and he was like, yeah, he did as a member of the media. And, you know, he should be invited to other events as well as a fucking member of the media. Like, what are you talking about? Politico's actual Springer? No, I know. Freddie Hayward glazed you in the New Statesman. You got to be, listen, in the middle of the mass reporters at the Mamdani rally, a Mamdani party answering questions, Hasan Piker. Dude, this was a gaggle.
happened?
70,000 likes on this. Oh, we're so back. Woke is back. Woke Sharia law is back, boys. Woke Sharia law is back, even on Twitter. God damn.
Yo, what happened? Hey, what happened? I thought that 9/11. Hasan loves 9/11. What happened? What happened? I thought that was a successful campaign strategy. What happened? Bitch. Andrew Cuomo, fuck you. Suck my dick, Andrew Cuomo. Pac-Man, Bill smokes Crackman. Fuck you.
Connor is out destroying lives out here. Yeah, I saw this one. He said, you should have asked Cuomo for the press invite. You guys could bond over your shared reputation with women. And he's replying to, well, I can't even see the fucking post. But this is both lowbrow and highbrow political commentary. You get it both, okay? You get to experience both at the Piker Broadcasting Service. Funded by you, the viewers. For you, the viewers. Oh, I saw this.
Who the hell is that? What is happening right now? You're from California.
Here's Zohran predicting the attack ads on stream, on your stream. Oh, you got the donuts right there?
Take a look at the guys that are going to be spent multi-million-dollar opposition pieces.
Oh my God. Okay, someone needs to do a fucking aura edit off of that. That's crazy. He literally clocked. I mean, of course he knew it from afar, but wait, what were we?
Do you want to bring out the donuts? By the way,
I'm just staring at my attack ads in the face.
Oh, you got the donuts right there?
Take a look at the guys that are going to be spent multi-million-dollar opposition pieces. Thank you, man.
What do we got here, Ali?
These are Fairney donuts. Caramel custard, rosewater glaze, pistachios on top.
Three? You brought 3 for each. Well, so what are we doing?
This is abundance.
Are we
Not all for you.
Are we gonna try to see who can eat it faster?
No, please.
All 3. Do you work out?
Not for everybody. So
Do you work out?
Not really.
No.
No.
How do you stay in shape then?
Oh, come on.
You're in great
Can you say
shape.
that to the camera?
No, you're in
Come on,
great shape.
I need-
I'm not glazing. I'm serious.
But if we were glazing, we'd be making these Fairney donuts.
Yeah.
Because they're
God, he
glazed.
is so fucking corny. I swear to God. Corny ass motherfucker, bro. I can't believe this dude is the mayor. I can't believe I got a fucking direct. It feels so surreal. It feels so insane that this dude is now the mayor of New York, brother. What are we doing? What are we fucking doing? How is this possible, bro? I mean, yeah, the title of this interview was Talking with New York City's Future Mayor. Go back and watch the clips. I saw an earlier one where I'm actually making a joke about Eric Adams and how he like sicked the police on the pro-Palestinian protesters. I was actually kind of throwing him lobs, basically. This post went crazy. I mean, it got only 3.7K likes. I don't know if it went crazy, but we already covered this. Yeah. Yeah, this was a cool aura moment. Did you get to speak with him last night? No. I talked to him briefly today. Bro, I'm not gonna fucking be like, hey, what are you doing? What are you up to? Are you up? The man is the mayor now. Yo, can we hang? Hey man, how you doing? Can we hang? I'm also not like that close with him. Dude, this literally predicted everything. Oh yeah, you're an eater. You're a feeder and an eater. You're a real ass eater.
Maybe you could have arranged those words a little differently.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that.
Man, you got to get the post game. You got to get the post game interview. I know. We will get there. We'll get there when we get there. Do you think he really knew they were going to spend all this money attacking you? No, brother, he is also, look, everything that they say about me, they can say about him. He knows that. Okay, that's it. So they were trying to do that to the best of their ability to be like, see, also scary socialist Muslim that's hyping up the scary socialist Muslim running for mayor. We are both 34-year-old Muslim socialists. Anything, and he has a long history of anti-Zionist activism as well. So obviously, that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to do the word association, basically. And I guess, like I said, the silver lining was that every moment that they spent attacking me is a moment that they didn't attack his dad, for example. Because, like, Mahmoud Mamdani has some bangers, okay? As an academic whose work revolves around Islam, whose work revolves around Orientalism, whose work revolves around resistance groups, colonialism, it was a target-rich environment, you know? Like, he has many different points of association. Another person that was not as prominently featured around the campaign is Linda Sarsour. Like, you just have to, you just have to kind of have to play ball. And there's not really much you can do. You just kind of have to eat it, right? As I've explained to you guys before, because if you don't eat it and you make that a primary focus of your campaign, then you're going to lose out on a lot of people who are trying to figure out what your goals are, right? But maybe that's just cope. I don't know. But nothing funnier than all the cope from people being like, your association with the campaign was bad. Yeah, totally, dude. It was so bad. Yeah. I was there when you first met him and I knew it was a legendary moment. Yeah. I mean, look, I'll be honest. I didn't think it would get to this level. You know what I mean? Shabbos Kastenbaum. I don't care if Zohran Mamdani's an anti-Semite. Wait, what? That's crazy. You probably should if he is, right? He's the next mayor. I care that when the next mayor of New York City looked at this video, he decided to actively campaign with a guy who insists that America deserved 9/11. American deserved 9/11. He got so horny, he said American deserved 9/11. Mamdani is many things. A New Yorker, he is not. Nice, man. I think you got to give it up at this point, brother. High quality drop site clip from last night. Yeah, we'll look at that as well. That was another cool moment. But yeah, anyway, Jeff Colt says, leftist streamer commentator Hasan Piker is here at the Mamdani election night party, surrounded by press. Cuomo attacked Mamdani relentlessly for appearing on a stream ahead of the primary, given Piker's history of controversial comments.
Almost at 50%. Almost at 50%. Almost at 50%. This is Hasan Piker in the building. Hasan Piker's in the building. Hasan's been ducking me. I want a weightlifting contest. You're ducking me.
Oh, really? You're gonna call it out like that? Really? That's crazy.
Hey,
that's crazy.
They was like, he won't condemn Hasan Piker. Remember that shit? Condemn Hasan Piker. He brought it up twice. How do you feel about a socialist mayor of New York?
I feel electric. I feel amazing. I feel like being uncompromising in your values, whether it be about touching that third rail of speaking out against Israel, or primarily focusing on affordability in your campaign strategy, turns out very effective. It's something that I know you know. It's something that I have spoken to every fucking Democrat about. Can I curse on something? I'm sorry. It's something that I fucking talked about. Every Democrat that's like, oh, why do we keep losing? I'm like, this is why. And now I can just point to Zohran and say, hey, he did it and he won.
A certain subset of Reddit realizing in real time last night that being chronically online is not the same as real life. Yeah. This is a reminder to all of you. Fuck the noise, okay? Fuck the noise. The noise that comes from Reddit or reactionary spaces online, but even fuck the noise that comes from the campaigns, right? Like, I mean, this became a fixture of Andrew Cuomo's line of attack against Zohran Mamdani, and even then, it was nothing. It was nothing.
You know what they called it during the Cold War? The threat of a good example. Yes. Right? They don't want him to succeed. Jamal, how worried are you that they're going to throw the kitchen sink at him now? I'm always worried about Zohran because they've been throwing everything at him already. That's why we got to be there for him, surround him, uplift him, pray for him. You're going to be in the administration? Oh, I have no idea. he's going to start cracking his skull.
The funniest Reddit comment saying Zohran has the same view on Israel-Palestine as Ethan. Okay. Yeah. Whatever, dude. Let him celebrate the Zohran victory as well. It's good. There's definitely a shift there.
Oh, you are so big. You are so strong. We have the big boy stream right now.
Just this scene right now is killing people around America.
It's crazy.
Right now, Bill Ackman is writing a very long tweet.
Zohran Mamdani headquarters.
Smoking on the Bill Ackman pack tonight.
Smoking on the Bill Crackman.
We're taking on all right-wing, fake MAGA tough guys. Hasan and Jabal coming to your town. Let's get on the bench press. He's not even Let's get it popping. It don't matter.
I illegally voted for Zohran Mamdani 65 times. Get at me. Get at me.
That's right. He's not helping, bro.
That's right.
He's won now. He's won now. But now socialist is not a dirty word anymore. What do you say? Socialist is not a dirty word anymore. Well, that's why they jumped to communist, right? You gotta be communist. Yeah, you socialists immediately jumped to communist. Socialist is not a dirty word anymore. Democrats, listen up. Take some lessons. Don't get on your Ezra Klein nonsense. Don't let Ezra Klein analyze what happened here. They won't. What are you going to do tomorrow when people say, but Mikey Sherrill won in New Jersey and Abigail Spanberger won in Virginia? What are you going to say? Well, this is the other pushback, right? This is all a referendum on Trump and fascism in America as well. Because Democrats across the Big Tent have won in different places all over the country. So that's something to celebrate as well. Oh, yeah. But let's not, we cannot undermine or play down what Zohran and his team have accomplished here. I mean, he's polling at 1%. No one thought he had a chance. Not me. Okay? And he ran an excellent campaign. He's obviously an exceptional candidate. You believed in him, Jamal. I have a text from Jamal where he says, "I fucking told you so." That was primary. Yeah. Listen, hopefully this is.
Bro, I'm packing this moment up in my mind palace and going back here anytime I feel bad. Anytime I feel bad, I'm going back to this moment. Oh God, it is very important. It is very important to take the victories that you get. Okay? It is very, very important because I think that is a important part of maintaining that revolutionary optimism that I talk about all the time, right? That is a big part of it. Brother, you said smoking that Bill Crackman on Zateo? Yeah, I mean, whatever, dude. What do you want me to lie? Did you think you'd be at this place post October 7th when 1/3 of the community, 1/3 of the people left the community? No. But to be fair, I never thought that I would even reach any level of political recognition. You don't think you're gonna get there. I didn't have like any sort of major aspirations, but that also helps me feel more excited. Like that helps me feel more optimistic. Who is Deborah? Why does she need to drink her lithium? Oh, Deborah Messing from Will and Grace. Why did you lose 1/3 of your community? Because people were not ready to hear after what they saw on October 7th. They were not ready to hear someone be like, no, Israel is the reason why this happened. They were just not ready for it, you know? Remember, being left means you're right too early. Yeah, we're all premature anti-fascists. But, you know, let this be a reminder. Let this be a reminder that as long as you stay true to your message, as long as you know that you are on the right side, as long as you are trying to help others, just let all that fucking hatred wash over you and just dig in and keep pushing. And you never know what'll happen on the other side. And that's it.
It's all about a vision of a new democracy, new possibilities, hope and joy and humanity in our politics. That's what we need. On the subject of humanity, Hasan, I've got to ask the question. You and I and others have been facing an explosion of Islamophobia in recent weeks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, no idea. Nobody wants to deport us.
Yeah.
Seriously though, a Muslim is the mayor of New York City. How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel pretty good. I've never really cared much about like demographic representation until I saw a 34-year-old Muslim socialist run for office, and I was like, damn, that feels pretty fucking good. And then, very quickly, I realized, oh my God, it feels pretty bad. Because when they were attacking him, it feels like they were attacking me. Yeah. And then they started attacking me.
They literally did. You were invoked at multiple debates.
How did you react when they said, do you condemn? I knew it was going to happen. Yeah. I knew it was going to happen because guess what? All these fucking dumbass billionaires are extremely online. This is the most Twitter fucking focused presidency of all time. Get the fuck off Twitter and start doing good governance, is what I say to these dipshits. But they are so slammed into their fucking phones, and they're just like, oh, I hate this guy. I hate this fucking guy. It's like, I'm a Twitch streamer. You shouldn't know me. You should not know what I represent. You shouldn't know what I represent. Look who it is.
Oh my God! Oh, now we're gonna cause some real trouble. Did he vote 65 times? Jamal was here. Yeah, he voted 5 times. Jamal Bowman. He voted illegally 5 times. I know you're going away from these. How do you feel tonight?
I don't know how anyone feels today. Like this campaign proves what politics actually is. Rooted in justice.
We got the public advocate. Oh, congratulations. Giovanni Williams is here. We shook up the world. We shook up the world. We shook up the world. You were one of the earliest people to endorse.
What a fucking night, man. What a goddamn night. Yeah, this was the New Statesman that wrote about it as well. He cracked open his Sanusi. I saddled up to Hasan, and he said he wanted to grab a drink. He ordered a Johnny Walker Blue Label at the bar, cracked open his snus, nicotine pouches for the uninitiated, and said that he spoke to politicians all the time, and they ask, where do we go wrong? What's the problem? And I have to explain to them that you haven't centered the working class in your politics. You haven't centered affordability. Mamdani's campaign did not unite all of New York. Okay. It wasn't a snus, it was a zin, but it's fine. Of course, Ross Douthat came out, and we're going to talk about the centrist chirpers. We're going to talk about the centrist chirpers, and we're also going to talk about the right-wing tiers as well. I know this is New York Post, but it's kind of iconic. No, I know. This is literally impossible to find on the newsstands right now in New York. Okay? It is impossible to find on the newsstands out in New York because everyone is purchasing copies by the dozen. I'm not even joking. Like, this is such an iconic piece of newspaper that they are selling it on fucking eBay, dude. It's not an edit, that's real. It's even prettier in person. Oh, beautiful. Selling around $26 shipped on eBay right now. Bulwark says Zohran only won because of bad candidates in New York City and that we needed more CIA agents like Hamburger Law. The TikToks are golden.
See what happens when you listen to your mother and father, you love your mother and father. Yeah, you think that Zohran is pretty going to the bar and drinking, yeah? That's what you think he's doing, huh?
Yeah.
No, he's not going to the bar. He's not like you. You go at 4 a.m. wasting your bloody time going, I want an angel shot. Oh, I want a green tea shot. Ooh, I like a pickleback. That's not what Zohran is doing. He's listening to his mom and dad.
All the Kumon lessons we wasted on you.
And yeah, he went to Bronx Science. And you? Where did you go? Huh?
But Daddy went to Bowdoe and it's kind of like an art
Forget
school.
the bloody Bowdoe and you're supposed to go to Dartmouth and break the game. Your poor mother sitting every day in the kitchen, huh? Soaking the badam for you for the exam and all that. Look what you did. Look what you did with her. He's mayor of New York City. His mother.
All the Kumon lessons. Oh no.
Thought they could hold their head.
Yeah. I feel bad for the daisies, okay? I feel bad. Y'all are cooked, okay? The expectations were already high. You were probably not gonna meet it, but now it's even worse. Now it's even fucking worse. I graded papers at Kumon, truly a hellhole.